Unmuted. You can hear us. I'm assuming so. Welcome to the live stream. I am Daniel Harmon, creator of Tuttle Twins TV show. This is Johnny Vance.
Hey, everybody.
He's a writer and director on the show. Super happy to have you here. For those of you that have been on a live stream before, you know the drill. Let us know where you're watching from. So go ahead and leave a comment. That's whether you're on Facebook or YouTube or wherever.
Communist China.
leave a comment that you're commenting from Communist China. And we'd love to call out some of you where you're watching from. We always give an award to the person that's watching from the furthest away. And by an award, I mean we say, you're the winner. And it's a very low-key award, but still, an award nonetheless.
We may put your name into an episode somewhere.
Maybe sometime, someplace. All right, let's start reading where people are from. Go ahead. You've got the better eyesight.
Yes, we got LA, we got Kentucky, Oregon, San Jose, Missouri.
They have names, Johnny.
Corona. Okay. Sorry, Lori. I didn't realize I was supposed to read the names.
Okay.
Wow. Got Kevin from Buffalo.
Wow.
Dirt Cheap Fitness from Ohio.
Yeah.
That's great.
I think Buffalo's the furthest so far, right?
Communist California.
Depending on which Buffalo. That's how it's from Communist California.
Northern Indiana.
Great.
Jenna from India. Nampa, Idaho. Represent. We're both from Idaho, so soft place in our heart.
Got some Las Vegas. Is that Jessica from Las Vegas?
Derek from South Carolina. That may be further. Ooh, we got Port St. Lucie from Florida. Esteban.
Long Island. Man, these are coming faster than I can read the names as well. Thank you all for joining us so much, folks. So, in order to let YouTube and Facebook know that this video is very important and that your friends need to see it and not just you, make sure you react, like,
tag a communist friend.
Yeah, tag a communist friend in it. Johnny will say a lot of ideas that may or may not be good or bad throughout the course of this, and you just kind of have to get used to that.
Consider Daniel the shoulder angel and whatever. Devil.
His idea is to come up with ideas. My idea is to
shoot them down.
Say whether or not they're any good. No. Okay, so just let us know where you're watching from, but also make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel already, especially if you can hit that little bell button. Subscribe and click the bell button to get all the notifications as they come up, or make sure you've liked the Facebook page. Any comments, any likes, any reactions, all that helps this video get seen by more people to get the word out. And so you're all here for a specific reason, and that's to watch some TV with us, specifically 3 episodes. And for any of you that were reading through and maybe had some confusion about it, these are in animatic form. So they are going to be a series of storyboards that are edited together with sound, some of it finished, some of it temporary, and some of it temporary music, all temporary music. I don't think we have any final music in it at all, temporary sound effects. Some of the visuals are going to have like the actual backgrounds. They're kind of in it, and others will not. Some will be more rough. Anyway, that's the state it's in. It's an animatic. It's not finished animation, but we're gonna share 3 of them today, which is really gonna be cool. And I want to give you a little bit of an update on the series as well. So let's start with the bad news. Should we start with the bad news?
Start with the great news.
Let's start with the great news. Great news is
we broke the world record and became the #1 crowdfunded kid show in the world, raising all the money we need for the whole season 1.
Yep.
So
crowdfunding between what we did last fall and then what we did just about a month ago, $3.7 million across all crowdfunding, which was amazing. And again, like Johnny said, that was a record for the most for a kid show in world history.
Yeah.
And it was quickly broken a month later. But
it was broken a little bit later, but we held it.
There you go. So anyway, huge success. Thank you to all of you that have invested in this show and are really trying to shape the future to be more free, to be a better place for our kids and future generations. So we're really excited about that. Okay, so that's the really great news. The other really great news is that I have this t-shirt with which is our first piece of merchandise, and it's a one-off. We don't have any more of them, but we will eventually. We'll eventually have some stuff that we'll offer up to them, right?
You guys can bid on this shirt. Danny will sell it to.
I will actually. If I see bids come in, we'll entertain that. If they're for
Do I
real.
have 10 pesos?
Okay, so that's some good news. All right, some bad news. We had originally told you, I'm not sure if that word got out to all of you, that we would be releasing episode 1, particularly to you investors, in the first half of 2021. The first half of 2021 ends officially at the end of June this month. We will not make that deadline. There's a lot of reasons for that. It's not going to be much longer than that, but we will not be able to get that first episode done this month like we had originally intended. A couple of the reasons being the animation house that we were going with was located in India. Well, I should say was, because past tense, but they're located in India. And a lot of you have seen what's happened with COVID in India in the news. And so there were some setbacks in regards to COVID and the team's ability to work together. And also just a number of bumps along the road where we learned it wasn't a perfect fit for our show to continue with that animation company. So we've since then been using 3 different animation companies that we're kind of going through a trial period with. One's here in Utah, actually, here in the good old US of A. One is in Canada, and one is in Colombia. And some good things are happening there, but we're really trying to get things across the finish line. So we want to apologize for not making that original commitment to be able to get the first episode out in the first half of this year. A part of that, quite honestly, comes from my lack of experience in doing a cartoon. This is my first time doing a 2D animated TV series. Well, really for a lot of us. I mean, luckily not for our producer. She's got lots of experience in animation. We've done more live action. So some of it comes from a lack of our own experience, but just a lot of things that we didn't anticipate. So that'll be pushed back a little bit. The good news is, though, in that change of our animation house, the final product is actually going to be better. It is going to be better final animation for each episode. And so we're excited about that. That'll be just a better end product altogether. So getting that out of the way, just wanted to be really upfront with you, especially where you put so much faith in us and confidence us in investing in this. Okay, and then updates on the series. So I'm still directing on episode 1. Johnny, you're directing on episode 3. We got Tyler on episode 2. Where's your episode at?
Yeah, so we're gonna see the sort of completed episode today in terms of the animatic. I'm excited for y'all to see it. This will be the full premiere of episode 3.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and then we're working with an animation house in Canada on this one, and they're well on their way to animating it.
Yep. So that one's into the animation stage. Episode 2 is also in the animation stage. Episode 1 obviously is in the animation stage as well. We've got music and final sound and all those things coming together for those first 3 episodes. Episode 4 is getting to a final animatic. It's not quite there. And then episode 5 and 6, we've now kicked off storyboarding for both of those, because both of those scripts are done. And then here shortly, we're going to be kicking off writing for episodes 7 through 12, which are now funded thanks to all of you. So that's kind of the state of the union for Tuttle Twins TV series. We will open things up for questions later. A little bit later in the broadcast, the live cast, but that'll be after we watch some of the goods that you came here to see. So we can just jump right in, right? Okay, so let's watch the first, this is episode 1, right? We're gonna watch the first episode 1, now on this live stream, and then we'll come back, talk a little bit more, and get on to the next one. Sorry about that, guys. We've got a technical difficulty. We're going to get this fixed right now. Oh, I should have paused it.
96 calories per serving.
Pause. Okay. Real fast.
I think we're gonna have to go off this audio here.
Oh, that's coming.
It's coming.
Okay.
Lemonade, get your lemon.
Well, this is embarrassing. We're working on it. Jokes, Johnny.
Sorry, guys.
That's why I brought Johnny just in case got into a pinch. It's like improv.
Yeah.
No. Okay, well let's talk about then the weather. How about this heat wave?
Do we have any questions or? Okay, we'll take some questions for now.
Let's go some questions while he's working on the technical issues. We apologize for all that. Okay, so here we go. Go ahead, Johnny.
Is it too late to invest? I love the show. Thank you so much, Yvonne, for your interest in investing. As of right now, we've closed investments. If we ever open them up sometime in the future down the road, we'll be sure to let you know. But as of right now, we are closed.
Yep, we fully funded C1. We don't need any more money for now. Anyway, that's an amazing feat in and of itself. But yes, the investment round is closed. It could eventually open back up, but that would be only if we needed to for some reason. But yeah, anyway, so that's a great question. Any other questions from people?
Have you gotten the final voices cast?
Oh, have we got the final voices cast?
So who are they?
So for our main characters, we have, in fact, that's a little bit of a journey in and of itself. I think last time we talked about how you are now the voice of Ethan, right?
Yeah, I'm the voice of Ethan, 12-year-old boy.
Johnny is the voice of an 11-year-old boy. Yeah, that happened because we had cast a really good actor, had great comedic skills, great performance ability, and then in the final, we noticed that the voice was actually really similar to Emily's voice, almost like to the point of not being hard to detect, which was wit sometimes. And then also, we just felt like Johnny ended up being a better fit for the particular character of Ethan for the part. So we did that one. We actually did a little bit of a recast on Copernicus as well. Sometimes what happens is you record with somebody thinking it's going to be temporary audio, and then it ends up being the final audio. That was the case of with Johnny. With Copernicus, it was a similar kind of situation. We had recorded with somebody here in house, Blake, and he had done a really good job of the first one. And the more the time went on, the more we realized his voice fit the character of Copernicus better. So we actually have gone back to that voice as well. But yeah, all the main characters are cast, but we will need new voices essentially for every episode.
Yeah, we're visiting, historical figures throughout history, and we'll introduce more characters throughout the season. So we'll be casting those characters as well.
Yeah, each individual episode will need at least, I don't know, as much as a handful of other additional voices. And in some cases, we are using voice actors that can do multiple voices, where they can, pretend to be one voice and then another. But anyway, so that's kind of where voice casting is going. Any update for us?
Yeah, we're almost there.
Almost there. Okay. Do you want to do another question real fast?
Question.
Will we ever show the episodes?
Yeah. There is a question right there. Will this ever work? It will eventually work. Okay, here it is. How many seasons do you plan on having? That's a good question.
How many seasons will you watch?
That's right. No, literally, that's basically the right answer. Is I think as long as there's demand, as long as we can see that there's an audience out there for it, we want this thing to go as many years as it can. But the idea is very much along the lines of like 10 seasons plus kind of a thing. You joke that we want to just pass The Simpsons, whatever.
Yeah,
it
well,
is.
we just want to go one more than The Simpsons. No big deal.
Yeah, just 32, whatever, 33, 34, what is it, 35? I don't know. We'd be satisfied with that. That'd be okay with
that'd
us.
be enough.
Yeah, but that would mean the show was very successful. We continue to do that, and that we would be very old. Ethan would be very old at that point.
40 old man.
We will roll the dice. Hey, I'm 40. You stop it. That's really old. Okay. One more question. What sorts of media reactions have you had? Ooh. Well, probably can't hit the siren going by. There's a police car going by on this major road. Actually, it's a fire truck. Ooh, hopefully everyone's okay. What sort of media reactions have we had? Well, really good ones. I've been on some podcasts that have interviewed me about kind of my story and the story of twins. We were on, let's see, what other
We
ones?
were on Newsweek.
Yes,
we were on The
Newsweek.
Blaze. We were on
Newsmax.
Daily Wire featured us
Daily
as
Wire
well.
featured us. Yeah, there was another one on Epoch Times. I can't remember if it's Epic Times or Epoch Times, but
Whichever Epoch
one
just
of
sounds.
those. Anyway, we've
fun.
gotten some different media pickup, and there's some other small little mentions as well. Since
Yeah.
Angel Studios is our distributor, often when articles come out about The Chosen, we get a mention in there as well.
Washington Times. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
featured
Washington
us as
Times
well.
featured as well. So yeah, I'd say overall positive. Right?
Yeah, really positive. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of blown us all away how even something as sort of bare bones as this animatic can really sell the vision for the show, and how many people have just come out of the woodwork and said, "Yes, where's the show been?" You know, it's amazing how much of a market and how much of a how many people are hungry for this content.
Yeah, for sure. I can stand by a little bit more.
I think we're there.
You think we're there? We're going to try this one more time. Bear with us if it doesn't work immediately, but we are going to try to get this video queued up and going right now.
Right?
Now.
Okay, you guys are back on.
We are back on. So, back to time filling once again. Wow. So our systems have never struggled this much, so we apologize for that.
Okay, I can give a guarantee this time.
Okay, we're giving a guarantee this time, which I won't
Jared
say.
is wagering his job on this.
If this doesn't work, I'm fired.
Oh boy, we're getting to the firing word. Okay.
Emily, remind me why we're on this death trap again!
You know, I have a weakness for science, Ethan!
And I have a weakness for not dying! I don't think we're gonna make it! Lemonade! Get your lemonade!
Just 96 calories per serving.
Sugar!
Just 1,096 calories per serving.
I'll have one.
Here you go, Copernicus.
Ooh, oranges.
You're not supposed to eat it.
Thanks.
Here. Hey, Ethan! I'm just $22 away from going to science camp next week!
And I'm just $120 away from buying that 3-foot gummy bear.
Yeah, okay.
What? It's 40 pounds of glucose. That's pretty sciencey.
Hi, Tuttle twins.
Hi, Karen. Wanna buy some lemonade?
It's pronounced Corinne.
That's what I said.
And I don't buy lemonade. According to Section B, Clause W, Paragraph 16 of the Cul-de-sac Kids Club laws, the president, namely me, gets lemonade for free.
The Kids Club president gets to drink all the lemonade she wants for free, now and always. Amen?
Amen.
What? No fair. That's stealing.
Ethan. It's not stealing if it's a law. And we voted on it.
When?
I held an emergency meeting last night. All in favor? It was unanimous.
Karen scares me.
It's Corinne!
Look, Mom's here with Grandma Gabby! Grandma Gabby!
Smaller copies of my DNA. How are you, amorcitos?
Kids, Grandma Gabby's going to be moving in with us. Her retirement community doesn't allow illegal pets.
HOAs are full of communists. Isn't that right, Derek? Who likes eating garbage off the floor and occasionally spreading diseases? You do.
I didn't know you could tame a raccoon.
You can?
Come on, Mama. I'll get you set up in your new room.
Ahem. I'll take my lemonade now.
And I'll take some soap to your pie hole.
What?
Nothing.
By the way, you're welcome for everything I do for this kids club.
Hasta luego.
What are we supposed to do now?
Sorry, Copernicus.
Ooh, lemonade this way.
The club laws say she's allowed to take it, so it must be right. Right?
Sounds like a stupid law.
What's that, Derek? You think the twins could use a little lesson about laws? Well, I agree. Oops, it was on slow.
I guess I can kiss science camp goodbye.
They're just so tiny! Whatever.
Ethan, what's that noise?
You know I have IBS.
No, not that noise. The other noise. It sounds like it's coming from Grandma's room.
Buenas noches.
Grandma?
Are you okay, Grandma? We heard something that sounded like an acetylene welding torch.
We were worried because Karen calls the police if we make noise past 9:30.
And because it's an acetylene welding torch.
Is that an acetylene welding torch? Good thing I have the cops on speed dial.
Vamos, we gotta get to an appointment.
This light?
No, that's crazy. The appointment's at 2 p.m. in the 1800s.
You have a digital clock?
That's connected to a time machine.
You have a time machine that's connected to a digital clock?
That's oddly specific, but yes. It's also an interdimensional portal, spaceship, and grill. I make a mean kebab.
How?
The secret is to space them out evenly, and then you can do
No, I mean, how'd you build it?
You'd be surprised what you can do with a PhD in physics, carbon alloy, and that little plastic thing that holds a bread bag closed.
What powers this thing, Grandma?
Knowledge! You know, knowledge is power.
That's just an expression.
That I turned into a renewable energy source. Knowledge juice. A lot of knowledge, a lot of juice. Patent pending. Now hold on!
That's a good one, Grandma. Hold on to what? Emily! Remind me why we're on this death trap again!
You know I have a weakness for science, Ethan!
And I have a weakness for not dying!
I don't think we're gonna make it!
Why don't you think we're gonna make it?
I do. I just wanted to provide a little suspense for that opening scene.
Whoa! Grandma, you're driving like a crazy person!
Oh, mijo. I'm not driving.
Where are we?
Can't you read the superimposed text? Just a pit stop in the middle of a French Revolution.
Why?
Gotta return my friend's bidet. That's French for salad bowl.
No, it's not.
Well, that's what I used it for.
Ugh.
I surrender!
Ready, my friend!
Gabby! Just a little French comedy.
Thanks for letting me borrow the bidet. It sprays salad dressing with such force.
It's not for salad.
These are my grandkids. Ethan and Emily meet Frederic Bastiat, a wise French economist who is working on a book called The Law.
Ugh, sounds like a textbook.
Ooh, sounds like a textbook.
My book is about the idea that laws should protect our God-given rights or natural rights. Having rights means there are some things you can do and nobody is allowed to stop you! Yeah, that does sound like a textbook. People are revolting.
I agree. People are very revolting.
No, they're literally revolting right now because their rights are not being protected. Laws should help to protect our rights. For instance, we all have a right to life.
Which means I can live, even if lots of people don't want me to.
Huh?
I've upset a lot of Soviets. Who hasn't?
And we all have a right to liberty, which means we can do stuff without people stopping us. We can say the things we want to say.
Like, Mr. Bastiat, you should wear deodorant. Ooh, that felt good.
Touché. Or go where we want to go.
Like church. Or the deodorant store.
Okay, I get it.
Or do whatever we want.
As long as it doesn't take away anyone's rights or hurt them. Finally, we have a right to property, which means no one can take our stuff.
Like my collection of assorted gummy bears.
Or my wild yet practical planner.
Or my parking tickets. Oops. There goes my property. It's fine. They would expire anyway.
Right. Rights to life, liberty, and property are so important, they need to be protected. Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna write that down. And if they're not protected, people suffer, quality of life declines, and this happens.
Well, it is what it is. Thanks for the salad bowl.
Take me with you!
Oh no! We're out of knowledge juice!
Maybe it was all those bathroom stops?
You probably should have stopped at 9 slushies, Grandma.
Worth it.
What are we gonna do?
Well, until you each learn a valuable lesson in the time it takes to watch a children's show, not counting commercials if this goes to network, we'll never have enough knowledge juice to get home.
Deputy Gabby.
Sheriff Winkles!
Does Grandma know everybody?
Of course not, mijo. I've never met Kevin Bacon. But I sure would love to.
You must be the Tuttle twins. Welcome to the peaceful town of Quiet Valley. Or at least it was before those bandits showed up.
Sheriff Winkles, Deputy Gabby, bandits are stealing my cows.
Hey, hold it right there.
You're stealing someone else's property.
Stealing is against the law and violates her rights.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna file that tidbit in the garbage.
It's our job as the government to enforce those laws, and that's how it should be. The government is the people the community pays to help protect their rights.
Is this like a teaching moment? Or did you want the bandits to escape?
It was a teaching moment.
Good afternoon, folks.
The bandits are back.
Freeze, bandit!
I'm no bandit. I'm a newly hired government tax collector.
Same thing.
And I'll need to collect some cows for my new cow selling business. It'll create new jobs here in town and new money in my pockets. It's all right here in the law.
I suppose it is.
A law that takes people's money and gives it to someone else's business? That's lame.
Our government at home doesn't make us help other people's businesses, right, Grandma?
Of course not. Except for oil, agriculture, green energy, housing, automobile manufacturers, healthcare, export subsidies, education, ethanol, professional sports, pharmaceuticals, military-industrial complex, etc., etc., etc.
Whoa, bummer.
Moomer. And I'll need to take another cow for this charity law. This'll help the poor folk, of which I am a part. Thank you kindly.
I guess that's fine, right, Carla? 'Cause it's going to a good cause?
The thing is, I already give cows to the poor on my own, not 'cause the government makes me. But now, I'm back to where I started. No cows.
I'm awful sorry, Carla. I just wish there was more we could have done.
Stupid laws.
Hold on, Sheriff. You said a government is the people a community pays to protect their rights, right?
Right.
Right. These laws aren't protecting Carla's right to life, liberty, or property. They're just making her support other people's businesses or forcing her to do nice things.
That's true, I suppose.
And bad laws like these turn the government from the good guys into the bad guys.
I guess you're right.
So you're the sheriff. You can help change the law, right?
If the people really know about these bad laws, they can change them.
See, I knew those kids could learn. Pay up.
I'm calling a town meeting right now. We're going to get the people to change these laws.
Your speech was awesome, Sheriff.
Thank you, Ethan.
Those bad laws didn't stand a chance.
The people voted against the laws unanimously.
Order whatever you want, guys. It's on me.
Water, please. Hold the collar up.
And I'll take a glass of milk. What?
Give me my usual root beer. See that? Carla is a generous person even when the law doesn't force her to be.
Well, hi, you ding-dongs. I guess it's back to plan C, which is also plan A. Take them cows by force.
Yeah! Everybody stay down.
Use your wheelchair, Grandma.
I can't. We need more power. Quick, what have you learned?
Whoa!
Think. Okay, the law should help protect our right to life, liberty, and property.
Government is basically hiring someone to protect your rights from bad guys. All right, more wisdom gas.
Knowledge juice, Ethan.
Oh, I know. I was just thinking about rebranding it.
Not now.
But a bad law means the government might turn into the bad guys. If it's wrong for me to steal something, it's also wrong for the government to steal.
So the law should protect our rights and not turn the government into the bad guys.
Bingo! Oh, and the wheelchair's back to full power too.
This isn't root beer, Grandma.
¿Cómo?
It's ginger ale.
But we don't have any cows, and Carla has lots.
Yeah, we really need cows.
And I really need a bunion removed, but you don't hear me complaining about it.
And those things are still no excuse for violating Carla's rights.
Ha! Millennials.
These probably aren't necessary, Grandma.
Huh?
Fine.
Great work today, Ethan and Emily. Now, you're officially honorary deputies.
Thanks for defending our rights.
And thank you for reminding me how.
Oh, awesome.
Vámonos! We have places to go, people to see, communists to offend.
See ya! See y'all later! Bye-bye!
Goodbye now!
My fellow country children, thank you for gathering for this Cul-de-sac Kids Club emergency meeting to re-vote on Section B, Clause W, Paragraph 16 of the Kids Club laws.
I thought this was Fight Club. I'll stay.
If it's not right for any of us kids to take lemonade from each other, it's not right for the president of the kids club to take it either.
All in favor of changing the law? Raise your hand.
Hi, new boy. I like your tail.
That settles it.
Ugh, fine. I'll pay for my lemonade from now on.
Let's celebrate. This time the lemonade is on us.
And it's our choice to give it. No law is making us.
Thanks, but it's warm.
What you gonna do?
But hey, we're back in business. Science camp.
Giant gummy bear. Here we come.
The new boy ate my shoe.
I wonder where we're going this time.
Okay, Grandma, if that's even your real name, I'm coming for you.
Dun 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 dun.
If it's not right for me to steal from you, then it's not right for the government to steal from us too. Good laws protect our rights every day and every night, but a bad law turns the government into
the bad guys.
I would have picked a different ending.
Yeah, I thought you were a little pitchy.
All right. Can they see us now?
We're live? Great.
We're live? Oh, I can't see anything, but we're told we're live, so awesome. Cool. There's episode 1. Some interesting reactions in the comments. Obviously, some positive, some in regards to voices. So, particularly, we saw a lot in regards to Grandma's voice. Some of you love it. Some of you don't like it as much. If you got used to the original voice, the scratch voice that we had in there. Scratch means temporary voice that we had in there. And then some of you are kind of like, oh, it sounds a little bit like a man sometimes. Well, it actually is a man. We cast a man for the part, and it's very common in cartoons to do that, to cast a woman for a man and a man for a woman. We've done the same thing with this show, and our hunch and what we really think is the voice is going to work really well for people that especially haven't gotten used to the original one. The actor that plays Grandma is actually originally is a first-generation immigrant from Cuba, and that is going to be an important element of Grandma's backstory as we get further into the series. I'm not going to give too much away about that, but Grandma having immigrated from Cuba is going to be very influential in teaching her grandkids about the principles of economics and freedom. So
we also want, we want to make these voices as iconic and funny, memorable as possible. And yeah, it's definitely different, but we hope it's going to be very sticky and memorable.
Yep. Yeah, we're really excited about it. Okay. Do we want to address any questions? Or we just jump right in. Right in.
Shoot some questions.
You want to do questions? Yeah, let's do a few questions.
I am Cuban. Yes, absolutely. Great. Awesome Cuban in the house. Yeah.
Very cool. Good to see that some of you are from Cuba. That's awesome.
Love Grandma. I fear this could be such a controversial kids show.
You know what? I think that might be a legitimate concern. I don't think so as much as you think, because we are going after the principles.
Yeah.
We're teaching the principles. We're not trying to do this
divisively
or with talking about it from a party perspective or anything along those lines. We're just going to lay the principles out as we kind of believe in them and as we best know them, and as we have seen them play out in society in positive and negative ways. And then they can either take or leave the principles. But yeah, for sure, there's going to be people that aren't a fan of the show at all. But we're not trying to please everybody.
It's hard to cancel a show that's independently run and executed.
Yeah, exactly.
So if there is controversy, we're not going to stir the pot more than we need to. We're just going to tell it like it is and how we see it.
And I think we'd be more fearful of that if you weren't our primary investors, which you are. So it means we've got your backing, your support. And so that means the world. Again, it's really hard to get canceled when you've got a crowd behind you like we've got with you guys.
Karen U6 says, please change the mean girl to a different name. Anything but Karen, just saying. So be assured, we kind of start with this Karen mix up. Her real name is Corinne, and that's what she's going to be going by pretty much throughout the whole season.
Yeah.
So
I think you'll hear a Karen joke or more, but it's not going to be something that we're going to just lean into hard and stick with all the time. She will be known long-term as Corinne.
And she may have redeeming qualities as well, eventually.
That might be coming up eventually as well. Maybe.
No problem.
Maybe sometimes really bad qualities. Okay. Let's see, what other questions? Do you want to post one there for me so we can see it? Okay, here goes Jared's question. Who thought of the end song gag? That's interesting. So one of our executive producers on the project, Jeffrey, my brother, actually, he was the first investor into the project. He was watching his girls watch different shows and watched how much music resonated with them. And then he kind of put a little bit of a bug in my ear over time of like, oh, we should include some music. It'll be a lot more sticky with the Tuttle Twins if kids can have something to kind of sing along with. And Johnny and I had kind of gone back and forth about different ideas with it. And one day while I was brushing my teeth, most of those lyrics kind of came to me, and I wrote up a rough draft of them and then kind of turned them over to Johnny. And Johnny wrote the melody, and basically, like the way it turned out right there, I mean, it's his voice singing it as well, and then kind of finished off the lyrics to make it work with that, and it's kind of how that came about.
So our goal right now is to end each episode with a little quick ditty. We don't have the other ones done quite yet, but you'll see them soon enough.
But some sort of a little lesson summary for kids that they can sing along to. I think it's gonna be really fun.
It gets stuck in their parents' head. They can't fall asleep. That kind of earworm.
Yeah, expect it to go platinum. We'll sell a whole series of them. Okay, one more question coming up. Are these going to be streamed on Roku and other platforms? So our distributor is Angel Studios. What that means is in the fall, when we release the first 4 episodes, you will be able to download a Tuttle Twins app to watch all first 4 episodes free. Episode 1 at that point will be available for free on Facebook and on YouTube for anybody to watch, and for all of you to spread the word to your neighbors, your friends, about Tuttle Twins. But even before that, once episode 1 is finished, we won't wait till the fall to release it with the other 4 episodes all at once. We are going to give all of you some early access to see that, since you've invested and have the trust in us. We'll let you see episode 1 before it's released generally to the public. So to answer your question, it will be available for free on the app that's provided with our distributor, Angel Studios, and we're hoping to find other distribution on other platforms, both online, on TV, that kind of thing.
Already talking to some partners about that.
Yes, there are some talks in the works that look kind of promising.
Let's see. Emma is saying we shouldn't be afraid of controversy. Yeah, we're very aware that we're going to get some bad press written about us. So that's in the game plan. We're just we're not afraid of it, but we're not going to needlessly to be divisive. We're just going to tell it like it is.
Yeah, we're going to just solidly plant our flag in teaching principles of freedom and economics, and making that with a really fun show for kids. So yeah, that'll be part of it. Okay, you ready to switch over?
Episode 2.
Get him!
Why are they chasing us?
The trash panda stole their idol!
They worship potato chips in a can?
Don't we all? Ethan, blast the pizza cannon!
How is that helpful?
They're lactose intolerant!
Okay, very helpful. I hate to do this. You guys look super cool.
Not 14! My tummy can't handle it!
Oh, whoa!
Phew, what a trip!
So glad we didn't have to learn about geopolitics this time.
Oh, speaking of time, when are we, Grandma?
5 minutes before your art projects are due?
What? It's a time machine! Couldn't we have gotten here earlier?
Don't look at me. I'm just a co-pilot.
Oh, poor little guy. Well, at least we brought our bags this time. Okay, gotta get to class.
Adios, Grandma.
There's no one like those twins, huh, Derek? Derek?
We'll be fine. I finally get to use my emergency art kit. I've got colored pencils. I've got crayons. I've even got paint. We're doomed!
Ah, great. Now all our art supplies are gone. For the next 8 to 10 hours.
If I get an F on this art project, then I'll never get into Princeton!
And I'll never grow up to own a chocolate factory. Goodbye, purple suit. I've got an idea. We can trade our extra canvases for pencils.
That's brilliant, Ethan. Now who has colored pencils? Nope, not there. What in the... There. Oh, no.
You're right, we're doomed.
Come on, Ethan. They have what we need. And it looks like they haven't finished their project either.
You haven't finished my art project yet?
Yeah, I forgot the canvas.
They need canvases. We need pencils.
No, Bruce is a bully. He always puts the worst signs on my back.
Kick me. Trip me.
Pull it together, Ethan. We've got bigger fish to fry.
Fish?
Hey, I didn't mean that. Sorry.
Derek! Oh, Derek!
Woo! I can yell random names too. Trevor!
Derek! Sorry, I didn't see you there, mijo.
It's okay. I think you realigned my spine.
Derek!
He ate our art stuff.
How is he not dead?
Are raccoons ever really alive?
Remember, kids, hand in your canvases in 3 minutes.
Why don't you trade a couple of these canvases with Miss Stalin and her boyfriend, and they'll give you some pencils? Free trade, get stuff made.
Because they're mean. I'll do it alone, even if I have to make a pencil myself.
That's impossible, Ethan.
But Grandma Gabby, you told us nothing is impossible.
I never said that. Why would I say that? Lots of things are impossible. Have you ever played the Powerball? The point is, it's impossible for you to make a pencil because not a single person on Earth knows how.
Yeah, pretty sure I could figure it out.
Okay. Prove it. Vamos. I'm taking my grandkids to Scotland. Be back in 10 seconds.
Okay, sure. Just take the hall pass.
Oh, yay! I love escaping our problems with magic.
Escaping our problems with science, Ethan.
Ruth, look!
There's nothing there.
What? But they were just...
Take a seat, Corinne.
It's Karen. I mean Corinne.
Are you taking us back to the moment before Derek ate our stuff so we can stop him?
Nope.
I don't think you're using this thing correctly.
I'm taking you to meet the father of capitalism, the famous Scottish scholar. He's a real charmer.
Why, you little...
I never said your food tasted like cat puke. It just looks like it. Whoa!
It's me mother's recipe!
Whoa, it tastes great! Whoa! I'm just saying, if you hired a proper cook who can make your food not look disgusting, you'd go from a wee dumpy restaurant to a massive chain of wee dumpy restaurants! We could call it McRonald's.
Oh.
Adam Smith.
Gabby! My Loch Ness lassie.
Kids, meet Adam Smith.
Adam Smith? Yeah, that sounds like a fake name.
No, wait. All right, yes, it does.
Genetic names aside, he's an economist who wrote a book about the invisible hand.
Ooh, I love magic.
It's a metaphor about free trade.
Ooh, I love metaphors about free trade.
Won't you join us on this traveling machine that takes you through time and space?
Nay, I'm busy.
These kids don't believe in free trade.
I'm in.
I'm out! You had a sidecar this whole time?
It's for guests! Mind your manners!
That is the scariest thing I've ever done. And I've seen a man on a trampoline in a kilt.
Yeah, try riding from back here.
Is this a wooden quill?
It's called a pencil. It's actually invented 5 years after you die.
I die?
We should cut you up. Have some knowledge juice.
Is that safe to drink?
We'll find out in about 10 seconds.
I know Kung Fu. And pencils. Yeah!
Grandma says nobody on Earth knows how to make a pencil.
She's absolutely right, laddie.
But don't these people know how to make pencils? They're literally making pencils right now.
Oh, they might be putting the final pieces together, but a pencil is made of materials from all over the world.
What do you mean?
Well, answer me this. What's this wooden part made of?
Wood?
Exactly! Now, as you can see, trees need to be harvested to make the outside of the pencil. But what about the inside?
Lead?
No! Lead is for painting children's toys. This is graphite. Oh. Now here is where they mine the graphite, a process that requires a completely different set of skills and equipment from harvesting wood. Now what about this part here?
The chewy part?
Metal!
Yep.
Oh, please don't make us do this again. For the record, my kilt was already wet.
Wow, all these people just for a little piece on my pencil.
So a pencil is much more complex than I thought, but surely someone on Earth knows how to make one.
Derek, take us up. Gently, for this wee baby.
The make a pencil, you don't just need materials. You need materials to make the materials, and the jobs to support the jobs, each with their own unique tools and expertise.
Holy beakers!
Everyone gets what they need through free trade. For instance, the lumber workers need someone to make them metal horses.
Trucks.
Aye, metal horse trucks.
Oh, and the truck makers need food.
And the food farmers need cows.
And the cows need pencils. The circle of life. Sorry, I just wanted to participate.
So, when everybody trades freely for what they need, millions of people from different countries, cultures, races, and religions all work together to make amazing things, like this pencil.
But how? I mean, who's planning it all? Where are all the pencil planners with their pink post-its and their planned plans, huh?
There are none.
I need to sit down.
It all happens spontaneously because people trade for the stuff they need.
That's so rational.
So, Ethan, supposing you could somehow wrangle all the raw materials from all around the world, don't think you could make a pencil alone?
I could use a hand with this.
You mean an invisible hand?
Oh, so the invisible hand really is just a bunch of people trading with each other to make things that no single person could make on their own.
Ah, well put, well put. Copyright Adam Smith.
Free trade, get stuff made.
Well, lesson learned.
Ah, come on!
Well, Adam, this is your stop.
Bye, Adam! If that's really your name.
And thank you!
This pencil's all the thanks I need. I'm gonna make a fortune. Freedom!
Wait, won't that mess up the future?
No. Right, Derek?
Okay, lesson learned. We can't make a pencil.
Now, what about our art project?
How did they find us?
It's almost as if someone's been broadcasting our exact location.
Stop with the live streams, Derek! And that's why I don't let you sit there.
Be good with ya, suckers!
Oh no, we're headed to the realm of infinite evil. Who knows what horrors await us in this?
Is that a triple rainbow?
Where are we?
No idea. Those blasted pirates knocked us into a different dimension.
Can't we just go home?
I wish we could, but we lost the turbo encabulator. We'll need to find a new one and fill up the knowledge juice tank. That Scotsman drank it all.
Oh, great. We'll never get back. Goodbye, Princeton.
And goodbye, magical sugar dreams.
Welcome to Ice Cream Land!
Hello, magical sugar dreams.
Greetings. I am Chief Vanilla Bean of the Ice Creamers.
Grandma, are we in heaven?
I don't know. I've only been to the other place. Congress. Give me some skin, Derek.
Can we offer you some hand-scooped ice cream? Mudslide, hand them their scoops.
No thanks.
Yes, thanks.
Enjoy!
Oh, great. Now I have brain freeze and hand freeze.
I know. It's awful.
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream. Because ice cream gives us frostbite!
Thank you for sharing your truth, Cookies and Steve.
Sugar's fun and all, but we really need help finding a part to fix this thing so we can get back to school. Can you help us?
Do we look like a civilization that can build even simple metal tools?
Okay, we'll find the part ourselves.
Just beware of the tribe across the river, the children of the cone. They are different than us, so, we do not like them.
Must warm hands. Ow! Hot fudge, that's cold. Shouldn't my hands be numb by now?
Ethan, what's that sound?
Welcome
travelers! I am Coniferous, leader of the Children of the Cones! What do you think of my new cone crown?
It's so coney?
Why would you use such an offensive slur? That's terrible!
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. I promise.
Just kidding, we say coney all the time.
Hi, I'm Connor. Here, have a cone. We think they're probably healthy because they're so bland.
You don't have to eat it. We know it tastes like sawdust.
Thank you.
In fact, we eat nothing but cones, and our mouths are always dry.
You guys should really talk to the ice screamers across the river.
Oh, we do not talk with the ice screamers. They are the worst. They always scream so loudly.
It's just because the ice cream's so cold on their hands. I mean, I screamed too. Yeah, just like that.
Stay away from them! They don't even have ice cream!
And they don't even have cones! Let's settle this once and for all. Cone archers!
Rocky Road Rock Throwers!
Derek, what did I tell you about killing for sport?
Well, that escalated quickly.
Everyone stop! This is a magical pencil.
Yay, do some spells.
No, not that kind of magic, Coney.
Oops, sorry.
What I mean is, this pencil may seem small, but no one can make it by themselves. Believe me, I tried. Millions of people made it by trading freely. When we trade and help each other, our lives are always better. Cones. And scoops. Each of you made a good product, but with free trade, it can be great.
Holy moose tracks, this combination is amazing! And my stabbing hand pain is gone.
My throat is soothed and my taste buds are so happy. I feel as though it's going straight to my hips, but I don't even mind.
Welcome to the party, guys.
Quick question. What's a pencil?
And do they taste good with ice cream?
Don't worry, he gets his tetanus shot on Tuesday. Oh, would you look at that? Our knowledge juice meter's back to 100.
Well, that's great, but we still need the turbo encabulator. Where are we ever gonna find one?
Never underestimate the power of free trade. And also a really fast montage.
Thanks for helping us trade for our turbo encabulator.
And thanks for accelerating our technology by 3,000 years.
Goodbye, sugar children. May your arteries stay as open as your trade. Bye!
But, Mrs. Higgins!
See, Corinne, they're right here. Now, what were you saying about a flying wheelchair again?
Oh, but that's not fair. But they... Ugh.
Copernicus, get off your phone! Copernicus!
Corinne, even though you and I don't agree on most things,
All the things.
we can agree on this. We have something you need, and you have something we need.
Oh, I guess.
If we're free to trade those things, it'll be a win-win. Or at least we'll both get an A.
Fine, I'll make the trade. But this means nothing.
Bruce? Can I interest you in a canvas?
I know you see me as a bully, but my purpose on this show is to serve as a metaphor for certain nations who refuse trade and are thus excluded from the mutual benefits that come with it.
So, that's a no? What? It's modern art. It's an invisible hand. Get it?
We did it, Ethan! Trading freely helped everyone.
Free trade, get stuff made.
At this rate, I'll be at Princeton in 2 years.
Canvases, pencils, free trade.
I know what I saw. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy! Gotcha, Grandma.
Are you gonna punch your grandma?
What? Just a quick download from the school security camera, and you're done for, Grandma. Cameras don't lie, Grandma. Cameras don't... What the... No!
Was out there's episode.
Okay,
2.
pop quiz. Ready?
Episode 2 in the books. All righty. Any questions?
Questions, concerns? Punch. Somebody's saying punch a grandma. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about the spaceship. So what you might have seen in there was that there's like a 3D spaceship element that comes in with the pirates. So that's kind of a new thing where we're integrating some elements of 3D animation with 2D animation. And that's been kind of cool because the guy that has helped us out with that actually used to work at Walt Disney Animation, and used to do that kind of modeling and thing for those kinds of just like different models and environments. So he's done that for us for the van, for the Turtle Twins van that we'll see in the next episode, and he did it for us on that spaceship, and as well as a couple other elements for inside the Turtles' house.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. All right. Any other comments?
Grandma's wheelchair was 3D too, I noticed.
Yeah, there's a couple plates where Grandma's wheelchair is 3D as well.
Very Phineas and Ferb, which is creating a huge laughter as my kids say, "Hey, this is the Lost story," and "Mom, this is the pencil one." Definitely not the tone of the book stories. Great way to reach others.
Okay.
Thanks, Rebecca. Yeah, I mean that's the kind of the goal of. You can't always translate books to TV or vice versa.
Yeah.
And so we're trying to create it for a medium where kids will pick this over, Phineas and Ferb, for instance.
Yeah.
Where this is their show of choice.
Yeah, we want them to choose it over their options on Netflix, Disney Plus, YouTube, just as entertainment and as a great story and characters that they relate to, even above and beyond what they'll get in the way of education. So that's the idea.
Let's see. Michael Meadows.
Here we got one here. Do you have an intro song yet?
Yes,
we're working on that. It's not finished, but yes, we do have.
We can play it for you on the kazoo.
We have a Turtle Twins theme song that will be, I think, ready to go in the fall when the app is live and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're excited about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's definitely gets stuck in your head.
Yeah.
Let's see. Laguna Berry, American Truth Seeker. When will the toys start being produced?
When will the toys start being produced? Well, we've got to produce some animation first. Yeah, we got to have the show finished producing, but oh goodness, on toys, I'm not sure. We'll have other merchandising items probably available sooner. Maybe things like coloring books. Hopefully, some shirts, mugs, that kind of stuff. I don't know. We're going to figure that out, but one thing at a time. That's something we had a little bit of a meeting about that with our distributor, Angel Studios, earlier today. We've got stuff coming, but I think you're going to have to be even a little bit more patient with the toys coming out than even the content coming out itself.
We'll try and keep up.
Yep. Okay, so we got that one taken care of. Okay, last question here. Do you have plans for new shows in the future? If so, do you care to share about it? If you mean
spin-offs or
yeah, that's I don't know if you mean other episodes, because we for sure have, in addition to the 3 episodes that we're showing today, we have 9 more episodes that will be part of this whole first season. But spin-offs and stuff, no, we just have to nail this one.
We just gotta, if we nail this one, yeah, talk to us in 5 years.
Plans. We just need to get this one right. Okay. All right. Should we watch the next one? Okay. We're going to switch over to episode 3.
And as a caveat, this episode is not final voices, but it is the complete story.
Yeah, so Grandma's voice will be the temporary voice we've been using in the past that a lot of you were used to and kind of grown accustomed to. But yeah, right. Groundhog voice.
That's right.
But some of them are final, some are not.
Beakers of acid on the wall, 99 beakers of acid. Everyone, take one down, dispose of it safely. 98 beakers of acid on the wall. 99 beakers.
As much as I'm looking forward to 98 more verses, who's excited for science camp?
Ion, get it? Ion, like a charged particle?
I'm lukewarm. But then again, candy's made by science.
Oh, I thought we were going to science camp.
Where did you get that?
On the corner of Maple and 7th.
Science camp. Where your mom and I first had chemistry.
Go on.
Yeah, that was it. We had chemistry lab. Your mom didn't think I was attractive for years.
He wasn't. But he sure is now.
Okay, speaking of anything else, why don't you tell us about your projects for the end of camp science show?
Glad you asked. I built a worm farm.
I'm feeding half the worms in my worm farm French fries and the other half broccoli. Then I'll compare their excretions. And ultimately solve world hunger.
And I'm studying the behavioral effects of high fructose corn syrup on raccoons. Still acting normal.
I made this solar system. Here's the flat Earth planet in the middle.
Yeah, that's wrong for multiple reasons, Copernicus.
And I made nothing, because as an honorary camp counselor, I get to eat cheap camp weenies and sleep for 12 hours in the bushes.
Ooh, processed tube meat. See ya, chumps.
Welcome, young scientists, to Camp Atomic!
Ooh, she called us scientists.
She called us young.
Just because you dressed like a 40-year-old man doesn't mean you are one, Carl.
Touche.
You've each been assigned to a camp team for the week. Whoa, who's pumped?
Yes, we're both on the yellow protons.
My favorite atomic particle.
Hello, protons. Copernicus and I are on the purple electrons. And you know what electrons do to protons? They repel.
No they don't. They attract.
Ew, fat chance. I just wanted to let you know our two teams will be competing this week. And you protons are going down.
Look out, Ethan!
Not my worms!
Oopsie! Come on, Copernicus.
I love blindly following authority.
She's the worst.
I just got my pleats pressed.
We are not gonna let Karen ruin my science camp. Tonight, we get even.
Ooh, I love morally ambiguous Emily.
That'll teach her not to mess with us. Everything's even.
Maybe they're even better off now.
Ooh, good kitty. I shall name you Ricardo.
Now we can finally enjoy our science camp.
One for you, one for me, one for you.
Sorry, worms, no ketchup for you. That would destroy the experiment.
The old baking soda and ketchup trick. That's for the squirrels.
Gee, thanks.
You're welcome.
No, Napoleon worm apart, don't! No, my
Weeks of documented research. The solution to world hunger. All ruined.
And I got ketchup in my nostril.
This means war.
Grandma Gabby, why were you in there?
The call of the wild.
Yeah.
Sue me. I like to read good books in the bushes.
Scientists! What is happening?
Oh, I hate getting in trouble.
And I hate processed tube meat. Who knew? Want a scram? My friend's making fruit salad. Yeah, but they'll see us.
Everyone look, it's Nikola Tesla with a time machine.
You rat.
Grab on! What the?
Eric, no slapping while driving! No, Eric!
Gabby!
My hot man Gandhi.
It's pronounced Mahatma, but I get the joke.
Kids, this is Gandhi, a great Indian leader who led his people to independence from the British. Gandhi, these are my grandkids. I claim them as dependents on my taxes.
Wonderful to meet you. And you're right, Gabby, one of them is cuter than the other.
Thanks.
Huh?
I'm sure you kids have lots of questions for Gandhi, but that's not why we're here, so shh. Gandhi's real claim to fame is his fruit salad, and it's Fruit Salad Friday!
Well, my fruit salad is amazing. However, I am fasting.
Oh, Fasting Friday. Yeah, that's the worst alliteration. Hope you don't mind if I barbecue.
New students. One of you could be the Gandhi of rodents.
I don't know how you don't eat. I get hangry just looking at you.
The pain of hunger is nothing compared to the pain of war and oppression. For many years, I saw my people endure poverty, abuse, and great injustices at the hands of British colonizers.
That's so unfair. How'd you get revenge?
Did you crash their tea parties?
Switch their steering wheels to the left side?
Sneak them explosive curry?
Oh, I actually didn't even think of that. Revenge can be tempting, but as I say, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind.
Did you just quote yourself?
Shh, I'm Gandhi. Revenge rarely gets you what you actually want. What I wanted was freedom for my people, and we worked for it through peaceful protest.
How do you respond peacefully when someone treats you badly?
Well, I follow the principles of Hinduism and the teachings of Jesus. They tell us not to repay evil with evil, but to do good. In fact, all major religions have their own version of this truth. Hinduism, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, some call it the Golden Rule.
That's about treating others how you like to be treated, right?
Yes. Have you ever heard of turning the other cheek?
That's a great trick when my bum falls asleep.
Wrong cheeks. It means repaying hostility with kindness.
But wait, what if the other team at camp started it? Asking for a friend.
They may have been the aggressor, but as the proverb says, whoever strikes the second blow starts the fight. Tell me, child, did getting revenge help you, your friend have the camp experience they wanted?
No, because the purple team took revenge on our revenge, and then we had to get revenge, of course, so they got revenge on that revenge.
In short, it's been a disaster, and all our projects are ruined.
What the?
That cycle is known as blowback. The bad you do blows back at you like spitting up wind.
For the conflict to end, one side has to choose not to fight back.
It's true. The way to start peace is for blowback to cease.
Fine, but don't expect me to be nice to them.
Suit yourself. But I find great peace in doing good toward others, even when others aren't doing good toward me. Oh, fasting is hard. Alas, I am vegetarian. I have a peace walk to get to.
Well, what you lack in food, you make up for in great advice. See you next week for Samosa Saturday.
Bye, Gandhi.
Science camp, vamos! That's what you get with vermin at the wheel.
What is this lane of dirt and more dirt?
Well, now's the part of the episode where you twins learn practical applications. Sink or swim. Bye. Whoops, just used up the last of the knowledge juice.
Emily, I'm over here.
Ethan! Is that ketchup? Is that Karen?
It's Karen.
Are these my worms?
Fire!
Stop! My brother's over there! Napoleon Worm apart?
Ah, reinforcements! Just in time to help us destroy the broccoli worms.
I thought you were a peaceful people. Worm pole.
We were until the broccoli worms threw ketchup at us. Now we're gonna put them 6 feet on the ground. And not in a fun way.
But they didn't throw the ketchup.
Fire!
Steady. Ah!
It's okay, George Wormington. If you cut a worm in half, it just turns into 2 worms.
Actually, Ethan, that's not scientifically accurate. Just the top half survives.
Why? Why did the good worm rumps die young? Too many worm rumps have died. Too many. For this battle to end, one side has to choose to stop the blowback.
Won't be us.
Fire!
What do we do? Think. I got it.
Look! It's Nikola Tesla in a time machine!
Not again.
Listen up, Lumbricius terrestris.
What'd she call us? Get her!
It means worms.
Oh, okay.
When you've been hit with ketchup and the whole experiment you've been working on for weeks is ruined, revenge may seem enticing, even necessary.
But revenge leads to blowback of more and more terrible revenge. As my good friend Gandhi quoted himself saying, "An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind."
Worms don't have eyes.
Oh, revenge is bad. Can't you see how this war has taken away your liberty, property?
And the life of my worm rump.
Imagine imagine how beautiful your war lives could be if you hadn't started this war.
Wormtopia.
Now lay down your arms!
Worms don't have arms.
Okay, whatever, just end the worm war.
I am sorry for the loss of your rump.
It's fine. I was meaning to lose some weight anyway.
Truce.
Truce.
Let's take him to the lake.
Swim!
Oh no, Copernicus!
Copernicus can't swim!
Lake!
We need to stop the blowback.
Vamos! The knowledge juice is all full!
Wait! Drop that boy!
No, not like that. Softly.
Thanks, that hurt my spine less.
Look at this camp.
This will never be cleaned up before your parents get here. I guess the science show will have to be canceled.
Is this the science camp you each paid $139.14 to attend?
My mom paid.
Well, I worked too hard to sell lemonade.
And I worked a little by investing my tooth fairy money in the stock market. Yeah, the trick is to start wiggling when the market's down.
If we don't stop seeking revenge, we'll never get to enjoy camp. What if, instead of trying to deal the last blow, we return the electrons' bad actions with good actions?
But we were winning!
Look at your volcano, Carl. You call that winning? So how about we...
Oh, yeah. And then...
I guess I'm on this team now.
I brought a shake!
Emily and Ethan?
Emily with your blue ribbon, and Ethan with your most likely to give a raccoon diabetes honorable mention.
No. Tell us everything.
I learned that revenge doesn't get you what you really want.
And I learned that the golden rule can help resolve conflict.
Wow, not what we expected you to learn at science camp, but we'll take it.
And Copernicus, your solar system looks accurate.
I learned the center of the solar system is not the Earth.
Ah, I knew you'd get there eventually.
It's a giant lemon.
Okay.
And we're back. And we're back. Just as a quick reminder, before you run away, we have some finished animation to show you in just a couple minutes. We're going to answer a couple questions, and we'll show you just a little bit of finished animation from the pilot episode. So, not animatic, actual animation. So that'd be cool. Okay, questions or comments, highlights. Johnny, did you have anything you saw that you wanted to?
Jared, anything?
Okay, here's one. When is episode 4 coming out? Fall. So it'll come out at the same time as episodes 1, 2, and 3, all with the app for free in the fall. But
the animatic will be ready probably within the next month.
Yeah, within the next month.
Next live stream.
Our next live stream. Yeah, our next
4.
live stream. You'll be able to watch episode 4. That'll be fun. Cool. Great question. The animatic, not the.
I think that was my favorite episode.
Cool.
Thank you. It's good to.
Johnny's saying thank you because he directed.
Thank you. Thank you. No, we all have a hand in in all of these, but yeah, that's good to hear.
Okay. What do we got? When can we see a final animated trailer? Ooh, great question. I would say the latest would be August. to see a final animated trailer, but maybe earlier, maybe sometime in July. We'll see.
Yep.
See how it comes together.
We're cutting it right now.
Yep. Yeah, we have actually started that process, but we're a little ways away from it. So, okay.
Let's see. They explained these were not final voices. That's right. So this episode was not final voices. These are just temp voices. Some of the final actors are in there, but we're going to be cutting it with the real voices soon.
Yeah. Yeah. That one will get to move to the voices you heard in the other ones.
Absolutely awesome show. We loved it. Kids will love the action, and adults the funny jokes. Oh, great. Great.
Well, hopefully the kids like the funny jokes too. Yeah, we definitely are. What we're kind of trying to balance is something that obviously adults can sit down to and not like want to tear their eyes out. That they enjoy watching it with their kids, and then obviously kids really into it. And part of that is we want to have lots of like physical gags and different kind of just different scenarios with the visuals. Really help with the kids, and then obviously we're doing some sort of one-liners that I think adults will appreciate more than kids.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any other? No. Is that good? Okay, there's a nice comment here. You guys are sophisticated.
That's the first time someone said that all day.
That's definitely the first time we've been told that today. So appreciate that.
My hot man Gandhi loved it. Oh, good.
Good. I just like that joke.
Great.
That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, let's watch the clip. So here's a little bit of animation.
Roll quick.
It has the screen frames on it. Oh, okay. So it's going to have some technical stuff on it where it shows like the shot number, the little frame kind of thing. So it's still in a production sort of phase, but yes, we'll give you an idea of some of the animation.
I'll take my lemonade now.
And I'll take some soap to your pie hole.
What?
Nothing.
By the way, you're welcome for everything I do for this kids club.
Hasta luego.
What are we supposed to do now?
Sorry, Copernicus. Ooh, lemonade this way. Lemonade. The club laws say she's allowed to take it, so it must be right. Right?
Sounds like a stupid law.
I don't know why we had it all queued up. What was that?
Okay.
Sorry about that. It's lagging for some reason. We had it all loaded up, and the system is not handling it. And that one,
we promised the animation is not lagging.
That one is not our fault, to be fair. Okay, there we go. We're gonna put it up on our YouTube channel. It'll be available for the rest of the week. Go watch it there. There you go. Reason to check out the YouTube channel. So that's Teletwins TV, right? That's the YouTube channel. So make sure and you catch it on. You can go ahead and catch it on YouTube. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We'll take any last quick comments or questions, but then we'll say sayonara into the next one. What do we got?
Color seems too intense.
Color seems too intense. Okay. Thank you for that critique.
Thank you. Gratitude for your vision and commitment. Thanks for supporting us.
That's better to the finished animation. It's like, that's what I wanted to see the whole time. Good. That's great. How will you protect the show from people if they try to shut you down for the show being too conservative? That's a good question. We don't have to be shut down. We're funded by you guys. We're supported by the crowd. So, and Angel Studios, and they're bought into what we're doing. And so, I mean, they can bellyache and they can say things about the principles that we're teaching or accuse us of whatever they want to. But at the end of the day, we're going to be fine.
I will say one thing. There's been a trend in recent years about Hollywood being pretty closely tied to China and their influence, and so any mention of communism and markets that aren't free is highly kind of discouraged, or however they have a big hand and influence in Hollywood. Because we're independent, we can say tell a different narrative. So.
Yep, we're not funded by China.
Yet. No, I'm just kidding.
We will not. Okay. Awesome. That's it. Okay.
Cool.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for bearing with us on all the technical difficulties. I know that was a little bit of a circus, but really appreciate you sticking with us. Hope you really enjoyed it. Love all your comments. Animation will be up of the clip you were just watching in the next half hour on the YouTube channel, and we continue to listen to your comments, your critiques and stuff. Some will take into account. Some we will just be like, you know what? It's going to be okay. And either way, we love having you all on board for this journey.